Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Charles Ling, the beloved character from the Golden Bachelorette, about to leave the show? His charming personality and his kindness toward everyone around him have won several fans. He does, however, have a humorous side that draws people in even more. Is it almost time to send him home, regretfully? For additional information, continue reading. Is Charles Ling's time running out? Charles Ling is incredibly beloved by the public, who consider him to be the most charming man on the Golden Bachelorette. Viewers never want to see him go, even if they want him to be the next Golden Bachelor. Despite his kindness and modest manners, he is intelligent and quick-witted. Charles and Gary Levingston were aware that the mansion had issues with sleep. There were multiple restroom breaks, cramped quarters, and snoring. They therefore went to the nearby market to restock on supplies. To help everyone sleep better, they brought back eye masks, earplugs, and other items. Charles's ability to discover who he is his greatest quality. He was devastated to lose his wife because he loved her so much. But all of this has made him feel at peace and opened him up to love once more. Because of this, he has become a huge fan favorite and touched the hearts of a great number of people. I adore Charles so much because he is such a lovely person. Charles holds a very particular place in my heart, and I will be devastated if he has gone home. Sadly, it appears that his time may be running out, as reported by Daily Express US. Supporters believe he isn't yet ready to date, and is still not over his ex-wife. Thus, that might indicate that Joan is about to pack him up. I understand. Charles is highly charming and well-liked by all. I simply don't think he'll get very far. After seeing episode 3, he has only discussed his wife when it comes to kickball. I would get upset if a man I was seeing kept bringing up his ex-wife all the time. Pay attention to your date. Charles isn't prepared. According to some Golden Bachelorette fans, Charles Ling's longevity could be attributed to his exceptional television performance. It's a television program whose main goal is to amuse viewers. Charles stays because he is a terrific character. He's still very much in the game because he's loved by the fans. Yes, he really is sweet. It's not a match, though. Most people agree that even though he might be a wonderful man, he and Joan Vassos are just not meant to be together. Joan freely said that she still loves her late spouse, even though he might not be over her. They all carry baggage, then. It's unclear when Charles will go, but at least he's here now. Will Charles be gone by the upcoming episode? And if so, why do you believe Joan will be leaving? Watch Wednesday episodes of The Golden Bachelorette on ABC, and let us know in the comments. Charles Ling, a fan favorite and Golden Bachelorette contender, has offered to scrub the dirty royal walls. The men and their strange behaviors at the mansion have now caused some problems. But that wasn't the residence he was talking about. Which royal fortifications, then, did he think were in disarray? For additional information, continue reading. Charles L., the Golden Bachelorette, offers to clean the unclean royal walls. The Golden Bachelorette contestants had no idea what to anticipate when they moved into the house. It transpired that they would be sleeping in tight quarters, with some of them in bunk beds. They are creatures of habit, having reached their late 50s and early 60s. Also, despite their youthful appearances, each of them has peculiarities. While some people urinate multiple times during the night, others snore. Then there were others whose knees prevented them from reaching the top bed. In the episode from Wednesday, October 2nd, Charles Ling and Gary Levingston headed to a nearby store to buy everything they needed. The men were grateful for their efforts to improve everyone's comfort level in the mansion. Gary and Charles came back with eye masks, earplugs, ridiculous outfits, and a lot more. It demonstrates Charles's deep concern for people and his desire to put things right whenever and wherever he can. He has now, in a sense, moved into another mansion and is trying to make repairs there as well. Charles posted on Instagram that he visited Buckingham Palace in London. Although it was his first visit, he had a few grievances. My first trip to Buckingham Palace. Incredibly lovely and popular with travelers. However, a few of the walls need some cleaning. If they haven't been cleaned by the time I return, I'll assist with power washing them. Charles was hailed by many who appreciated watching his journey as the Golden Bachelorette. Charles, the national treasure, ought to be safeguarded at all means. At heart, more Charleses like him are needed in the world. The actual monarch. King Charles was the nickname given by many fans to the Golden Bachelorette candidate. Furthermore, people were raving about Charles Ling's outstanding qualities and his kindness. Fans saw his caption and even launched a Reddit post. They kept praising and showing love. Next Golden Bachelor, Charles, or I'll riot face with tears of joy. He's so adorable, I adore him. Oh, how sweet. I still like how content and thrilled he was to investigate the mansion's refrigerator. At all costs, we must treasure and guard this man because he is truly valuable. I also suggest that we send him on global expeditions to identify which historical sites require restoration. Pleading face. It's obvious that he has captured the attention of the audience, who will follow him wherever. They also want to hear his thoughts on life and travel. Hopefully, he will continue to provide his exceptional perspective for a very long time. Have you come to like Charles? Please let us know and tune in to ABC and Hulu streaming on Wednesdays to watch The Golden Bachelorette. Joan Vassos, the brilliant unmarried actress, is turning into a remarkable lead thus far. But is it possible that she could pull a Jerry Turner and end up the antagonist of her own narrative? Joan, who made her film debut in season 1 of The Brilliant Lone Wolf, has been navigating the beginning of her season by getting to know the people who are attempting to establish a relationship with her. Although Joan was crucial to The Brilliant Single Guy during its initial run, her involvement was limited, so she didn't see the entire program. Although Joan has made it clear that her experience as the brilliant unhitched woman will be very different from her time as the brilliant single guy, she hasn't had the opportunity to devote enough time as the lead to fulfill that promise. Joan has been a captivating lead with just a few more episodes under her belt, but Jerry was too, especially at the beginning of his season. As the story progresses, Joan, the main character, may face challenges that force her to become a less likable version of herself and force her to make difficult choices. Although Joan has only starred in a few brief episodes of The Brilliant Unhitched Female, her captivating and lively persona has already captured the hearts of viewers throughout Lone Ranger country. Many were excited to see Joan receive the chance to start her own romantic story when it was announced that she would be the lead. The majority of viewers disagreed with Jerry's treatment of the brilliant single man, but they stopped rooting for him when problems arose following the season. Joan was a cast member of The Brilliant Unhitched Male, but she had to leave the show right away to take care of serious problems at home. Joan's abrupt dismissal from the show was an unexpectedly positive development, and it made her decision to reprise her role as the primary brilliant single girl all the more intriguing. Joan's experience as the lead has been exhilarating up to this point, and her positive outlook surrounding her process has been an invigorating adjustment. Unhitched Male Country is happy to assist her. There have only been a few episodes of Joan as the brilliant lone wolfess thus far, but her first few have been exciting. Even though the currently airing episodes are likely a remarkable indicator of things to come, Lone Wolf Country knows that the season simply becomes harder for the lead following the first few weeks. Joan has a great head on her shoulders and knows what she's looking for, but as time goes on, her lead experience will become more uncertain, and with so many weeks left ahead, there's room for a variety of problems or errors. While some believe Joan will be able to handle her role as the brilliant lone wolfess without any problems, others wonder if she will end up becoming the antagonist of her own narrative. Joan doesn't appear to have any well-kept secrets, but much of Jerry's hateful personality stemmed from the way he had lied to Lone Ranger Country about his history. Even though Joan's persona doesn't seem likely given her direct reliability, it's always possible on the brilliant Lone Rangeress.